driving trucks for so long, and then all of a sudden your sort of world's falling apart. It's very hard to know which way to look.
Before I'd do a full day or a full week, and I'd be sleeping for days, you know. That's how tired I was, but that's the problem. That's what the problem was, the sleep apnea. And this machine it's changed my life over and over.
I was 3 years old and I used to watch the trucks go past on the road outside our house, and yeah, the big trucks have always been where it's at for me.
I got my full HT18 and just loved it.
I've been driving for 23 years. It's very, very enjoyable to see different things every day. Very much a freedom job.
Probably go back about 5.5 years ago when I started feeling tired when I was driving.
I felt heavy. I felt like everything that I touched was heavy. I couldn't have laid down and gone to sleep right then, but I just felt very, I guess what the term is now, is fatigued.
During the day I was stopping to buy the no-dos at garages, high caffeine drinks, just anything just to help to give me an energy boost, and just, I was having 5 coffees a day as well for the caffeine hit. I would pull over during the day, a dozen times, to have a sleep, just too tired to do anything. I'd rather be at home just resting, just wasn't out being active. People ask me something, I just snap at them, and my attitude was poor. That a tired person just gets so angry, and I was starting to lose my friends.
Well, the first time that I had a blackout, it was very, very frightening. I just remember driving along, and then all of a sudden, my eyes closed. I knew they were closed. I was trying to open them. I couldn't open my eyes. I could feel everything that was going on around me. I could feel my foot on the accelerator. I could feel my foot coming off the accelerator, going onto the brake. I still couldn't open my eyes. Then I sort of came to a little bit and came back onto the road, pulled the truck over to the side of the road, and I got out of the truck, and I honestly couldn't tell you what had happened.
It was getting to the stage where it was happening just about all the time. Forever correcting the truck, and that's how I knew there was something really, really wrong.
They did a lot of tests, right down to brain scans, everything that you could think of. Nothing wrong with you, nothing wrong with you. Must have just been too stressed out. 6 months later or 12 months later, give your license back, away you go. Went back onto the road. I think I lasted about another 12 months, and I had another one, and I had a big accident.
I still can't remember to the time of hitting the fence, but I remember coming to after it.
The first thing that I thought to myself was, is everybody okay? At that time I was still in and out, blacking out. I remember them pulling me out of the truck, and then I can't remember anything until I was going through the hospital.
That was a massive wake-up call for me. It's something, I knew something was really, really wrong. So afterwards we did all my tests. Did test after test after test, and then we did the sleep apnea test. The sleep clinic sent me down a CPAP machine to trial, so they could analyse the data to see if this machine is gonna help. They analysed the data and it come back with a high risk of sleep apnea.
I started on my CPAP machine, and at the start it was quite hard to get used to it. Very foreign thing to have in your life, being hooked up to something like that. 2 weeks it took me to get used to it, and my life was changed. The first time in about 6, 7, 8 years, I was dreaming. I was having dreams, and I could remember them the next day. But I couldn't have told you a dream that I'd had in the last 8 years before I had that machine.
The support from work has been real good. So I was always in communication with Dean, and he was sort of giving me a lot of support, you know, about the machine and how much it will change. And he said you just need to persevere with it. You need to get used to it, because at the long run, it's going to be amazing. Probably took the full effect was 3 weeks for me to start becoming a different person. With my family, family were noticing it, my workmates were noticing it, my bosses, the management was noticing it. That we started having the old original Tony back sort of thing. And that's what sort of was making me happy, because I know it's making a change. I've never felt this good in years. Probably 10 years is the best I've ever felt.
It's literally like being asleep and then waking up. You don't actually realise how much of life you're missing out on when you're fatigued. People don't want to ask, is it a bit weak that you have to ask about things like that, because you know you're meant to be gung-ho and tough, and you know, even if you only get 2 hours sleep, you better keep trucking, boy, you know, that kind of thing. At the end of the day, it's no good being staunch when you're dead, because that's what will happen. It could have easily happened to me, and I thought I was staunch, and it got me nowhere.
It's not hard to do the test, you know, one night trial. You might find if you got tested for it, you might have it, you might need the machine, and it'll probably change your life as well.